What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the show. It's your boy Lex Money. I'm sure many of you guys have been up pretty much all night, every night, looking at your portfolio, and so have I. So I can't really think of a good intro for today's video, so let's just get into it. Alrighty guys, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody watching the video wherever you are in the world. I hope all of you are having a very nice week so far. Well, as nice as it can be, right? Now, Bitcoin, 56k, Ethereum, 2.4k. You can see some of the altcoins are starting to have a recovery. In the last video, I did say to you guys, right, we need to be looking out for our top altcoins. But there's another thing that I've been looking out for, and it's been the strongest performing altcoins in this dip. And when I say strongest performing, I mean the most resistant to the dump. Now, it can be super hard to be investing in coins when they are on a 45% correction from where they were already being down like 60%, right? It's going to be super hard for you guys to buy them. But what I'm looking for at the moment have been the coins that, you know, haven't really been affected as bad as some of the other top ones. Now, you look at coins like Fetch, 45% correction. Brenda went through a 41% correction. Caspar went through a 40% correction. And even Solana went through a 40% correction. And Solana's been like the alt daddy leader of recoveries in this dip so far, guys. But it still did go through a 40% correction. And when you look at ICP, it's only 10% less. But it is 10% less. We went through a 30% correction, guys. A lot of these top coins went through 40, 45, 50% corrections and more the lower that you do go down the market cap. So I wanted to show you some of the bigger market caps as a comparison for ICP, and to show you guys that, look, while there's going to be FUD online and while people may be a bit upset with their portfolios and upset with this move here, it was a 30% correction from this point here when Bitcoin did dump to 49k. Now, while I'm not convinced that the dip is over, and I'm going to get into that at the end of the video, there's still a lot of positive news coming out for altcoins, for crypto as a whole, and even some of the charts are still looking macro bullish. Now, I mean, number one, Grayscale, even though they're dumping Bitcoin on our head every single day, they're proud to announce the creation of 2 new single asset crypto investment funds in Sui and Tau, or BitTensor. So what do you think? Does this mean they're going to start to dump the hell out of Sui and Tau? I don't know. Does it mean it's going to insta pump? I don't know. But there is going to be more adoption for your regular normies that can buy through Grayscale and buy through these investment trusts as well, guys. I have some bullish charts for the altcoins, which a lot of you guys probably need to hear right now. Last time some of the macro charts looked invalidated, they saw a strong recovery within a short period of time, aka the C word crash, FTX crash. Altcoins touch 0.75 line in the mere multiple like in 2020 and 2023. Are things starting to line up again, guys? Because we're here again. We're here again. Doesn't mean we can't have some flash corrections lower. It definitely doesn't mean that. I've got some itch on my back. I don't know what that is. So this is looking pretty bullish for altcoins if we can hold this level and if we can just form this as a base bottom. Again, you can go into things like the altcoin to Bitcoin season charts, and are we forming an inverse head and shoulders? It does look like it. Does that mean going into the end of the year, into 2025, like we've been expecting, there's going to be a fall in Bitcoin dominance and we're going to go into altcoin season? It could be. A multi-year macro cup and handle for the altcoin market cap is forming on the charts. That's another reason to be bullish on altcoins. We haven't broke any key structure again, as I showed you in the last video. The breakout target could be a 2.5 trillion dollar market cap, which from where we are now is about a 400% increase. And remember, the top alts are going to get a big portion of that market share. There are a lot of rubbish altcoins out there right now that probably won't, you know, get that much of a market share because they're either shit coins or they're basically going to zero, guys. So ICP could be getting a lot of that market share. But then the ugly, I mean, you look at things like this and now people are going to be doing the I told you so tweets, I told you so posts on YouTube, right? I just forget that I told you so stuff. We need to react to the market when it is time. Now, this guy's saying I told you so, but what happened to this move here, right? It didn't even happen. So if someone was trading that, they probably would have longed around here. Didn't get the long, got stopped out, boom. But somehow he told you so because we had a massive dump down. And I saw this, and be careful, guys, because people are saying, right, the bounce is probably going to be to 58, 62k, then short it, right? Now, me and the members club, we actually are setting up a head short, so you guys can go and check that out at the end of the video. But I scrolled down and I saw this, right? It's a best strategy to sell alts in a drawdown and then buy again. I would do that. right? No. No, I mean, you can do that if you want to play the risky game, but that's not what we should be doing at this point of the market. We've been accumulating our alts for so long, and yes, it's cheaper prices. The people who do want to sell now are the people who are out of capital and who are like this guy. For a lot of you guys have followed Sensei, or maybe you know of Sensei. I see him all over my timeline. I'm all in 0% cash, 100% altcoins. That is so stupid. This guy's actually starting to get on my nerves. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of alt accounts on Twitter that are getting on my nerves, but he's posting some silly things, guys. I want you to be careful, because you're going to see things like this. I mean, lost 40% of my wallet in the last 7 days. Worst wake up ever. Altcoins are effed. How much have you lost? And generally, he has been quite a bullish person, but then a very reactive person on X as well. Now, I don't want to go too hard on him because he does post a lot of bullish stuff in general. But when it is crashing, everything's bad, and oh my god, we've crashed so much. When it is up, oh my god, we're going to recover so much on a green day, right? So just be careful of what you're looking at, because it can make you act quite emotionally. Now, I want to say a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Blowfin. If you guys do want to trade with me, they actually are giving you guys some incentives to be using their platform. You can get 10% cashback and up to $200 futures bonuses when you do use my link in the pinned comment and in the description. If you do trade $1,000, you can get a $20 futures bonus, and remember, that can be with leverage. So if you did a 10x leverage on $100, then boom, you've got your $20 futures bonus. It goes all the way from AirPods up to a Rolex valued at $10,000, guys. So you've got AirPods, you've got Nintendo Switch, iPhone, MacBook, Vision Pro, and then the Rolex. But please do remember that futures trading is super risky. Do not risk more than you can afford to lose. But to get these trading volumes is actually not that hard when you do use leverage, guys. They actually do offer up to 100x leverage on their platform. So go and check that out. If you are looking to long Bitcoin up to the top of the channel, if you're looking to short it down, if you do think we're going lower, you may as well make some money on the way up and on the way down. So I'll leave a link for all of that in the pinned comment. If you want to check it out, you can in your own time. Then we come to the Bitcoin chart, guys, and we're still hovering around this zone that we have been tracking for the past week now. I can't believe it's already been a week, but we need to see some sort of hold here. It looks like the buying momentum is starting to slow down, so we can prepare at this point for maybe some rejection at around 58 to 60k. Doesn't mean it has to happen. No, we could definitely try and retest the upper areas of this channel. Now, at this stage of the market, guys, it's always good to check out the total 3 altcoin market cap as well, and you can see we still haven't deviated from the structure that we've been printing since March. Yes, it was March, guys. Right now, we're probably going to find some resistance at around 540 billion for the altcoin market cap. If we do start to break down again and alts do have a second dump, I need this yellow line or this white line to hold at around 450 billion dollars. But ICP is still doing its thing. It's still on the 0236 at $7.21. We did say that we were going to find some resistance between that $9 all the way down to this $7.87. But for now, it's looking good. We still have that higher low for ICP. And remember, DOM is actually releasing some information in the next month as well, which could be in line with the end of this August to September dump. And then we could have our next rally up to the previous high at around $10. Then we got the 1618 above there at $13.62. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just DCAing in ICP. I've got a little allocation. Every week I'll DCA in a small amount and keep the average price down as much as I can. If we do come lower, then we can have a look at trying to get these lower prices at around $6 again. You guys let me know what you think. That's it. It's just a quick one on ICP today, guys. Not too much to report. So let me know what your plan is for ICP, for Bitcoin, for ETH, for all your other altcoins. Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, please be sure to smash that like button, drop me a sub. See you tomorrow. Peace.